Is that what you find funny, spiritual? I honestly... I haven't noticed any of them without British accents.
Shadows and heretics, Majesty. But they can't stop us.
I was about to make a snide comment about him talking with the voices in his head, but then I realized that I let the voices in my head tell me to kill things. We are playing a Dark Urge playthrough, if that isn't obvious from the neck tattoo. I've never considered myself cliche, but apparently I am in that regard. Look, we're literally in front of you. What is wrong with you? Move. Get going, Peter Parker. Dirge is so much fun. Whether you give in or not, it's just a better narrative experience than the default Tav. I think Dirge is just better written in general. I've heard one of the developers say something along the lines of Dirge has the potential for a more heroic playthrough, and I have to agree with that. Because if you are resisting, it certainly does feel more heroic. Which is greater, to be born good, or through great hardship to overcome evil?
Stay close. The shadows are darkest here. Hungriest here.
I have not been playing good for my Dirge, but that's because I must admit, I'm mad about Minthara. Well, I'm not the one to save you from yourself, Heather Hicks, because I myself am at 300 hours. Well, that's considering I didn't play it in early access at all.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Well, yes, we've established it. We're at Moonrise now, darling. We're here.
New meat drider. The Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full.
Degeneracy loves company, indeed. And degeneracy is my middle name.
His thoughts seek yours.
Literally.
Searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Welcome back, true soul.
Have fun with the literal sexy Spider-Man. I don't think I'm going to see him again, unfortunately, Chaos there. Not for a while. But do have fun back at work, darling. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've never been here before.
My mistake? Your mind tastes familiar.
Disciples Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you.
Alright.
Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in.
Well,
But I
the problem with the British accents is that they're a little bit infectious.
to her chapel. To be in her
But thankfully, anyone who can be offended by doing a British accent deserves to be offended.
Sweet Majesty, I am coming. Queen.
Making fun of the British is a moral responsibility, not just a moral good. Especially if you're British. More so.
I itch to draw my weapon. And
Storm Raven, you're here, darling.
cultists.
What a lovely way to introduce yourselves. Hello, dear.
Get carried away.
And thank you for the gift
Some of those
subs.
guts might be of use
Oh,
to us
dear.
unspilled, at least for a while.
Oh, they're talking. I got distracted by Storm Raven. Thank you, giving out a gift sub to Glitch Knitter and Struggle
The
Princess.
Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
Okay, Lazel, calm yourself for a little bit. We have to be... We have to show some diplomacy. We'll just go into level up Shadowheart quickly. Just give her a quick improvement. I am still alive. No, I shall be alive for a little bit longer. I have plans for today, and I will not rest until I have accomplished them. It's good to see you, Kachai. How's your day been? You know what I love, Spiritual? Schedule. If I say schedule, people go mad. Heather, thank you, dear, for subscribing. It's for 2 months now. Goodness. How the time flies. Thank you, my darling. What was the, I'm sorry, what did I get? Channel Divinity charges and level 3 spell slot unlocked. Oh, level 3. Now that's intriguing. Spiritual Guardians. I don't think I need another level 3. I think Spiritual Guardians is just going to carry me. Certainly not going to waste Speak with Dead when we have an amulet. You visited the UK's biggest zoo whilst on your way back from a concert in London. Well, that sounds marvellous. Certainly a good way to spend your day. My day has been spent doing this mostly. And enjoying the sunshine. Both of those things I certainly can't complain about. Okay, what can we get? I think actually protection from poison might be useful here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, darling, I'm used to being loved and left. You know, a string of broken hearts. But it was lovely to have you, Heather. Thank you for raiding us, and I do hope that you had a marvellous stream and you get some rest after that. Have a most restful evening.
Moving in.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where
Oh,
we discover
rock
the
hoppers!
secret
Now,
of the
those are my
Absolute.
favourite penguins, Kachai. They're just... they're furtive little faces.
The disciple will want to see.
They look so angry.
If you have coin,
And they collect lovely little stones. Alright. To mock me is... you know what, I want to trade. I don't want to threaten him yet. They look like little angry... yes, frowny penguins with shiny rocks. It's wonderful. Absolutely my favourite. Okay, what do we have here? We have dueling gloves. We don't want those. We don't want those. I actually don't know if any of this is going to be useful for me. Probably not. Well, we can sell a few things. We don't need Lump's Warhorn, because I do believe he died. Killed Damage. Get rid of all these Githyanki swords and weapons and such. They're not worth much. And we don't need them. Just do a little quick trading. I don't want to fuss about this for too long. Especially because our girlfriend's not far from here.
I'm not worthy.
Let's not threaten him right now.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you.
We'll threaten him later.
Can you hear?
Ah, a new
Yes.
face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of
Excuse me,
service, free
Roa.
soul?
How do you not recognize me? Look at me. This is a pretty distinctive face. I'm one of the few drow around here. We met.
So we did. And it seems we both have a nose for where the real power lies. I've come to pay proper
Are you
respect.
out? Are you
I
calling
have,
yourself a
but
brown
presenters
noser,
prefer
Roa?
to look their business
And me,
partners
a
in
brown
the eye.
noser? Because I'll give you a black eye to go with your brown nose. Lock eyes with the Zent and gesture in Thieves' Cat.
For another in the business? Don't see why not. We can certainly afford it. Business is booming.
These faithful folk don't ask for much.
Just some cargo.
She's
moved
the
to
right
city.
height to brown nose.
Goodness to
God,
them
stop
generous.
me. I want in.
Oh, true soul. I couldn't burden your spirit with such material concerns. But I'm always happy to trade.
I don't like your accent, darling. It should be happy. You need to be happy to trade. Alright, I'm not proficient with medium armor, but that would be amazing. Probably. Not that amazing, I suppose. It is exactly that, Draz. Yes, the brown is exactly what you think it is. Okay, I don't have much to say. Oh, I can sell the Hoarfrost boots. Also, another amazing... The implication of a drow... yes, is from burying one's nose too far up at someone else's arse. In a metaphorical sense, not in a literal sense. In a literal... Well, I mean, God, don't engage with anyone who doesn't have good hygiene, is all I can say to that. Alright, we don't need to sell everything, but I honestly am surprised. I thought there would be... You know what, I could use another short bow. Can I use a hand crossbow? I can, can't I? Oh, well then I'm definitely going to get one of those. Just a cheeky little hand crossbow, absolutely. And then, we can sell this, I don't need it. Ta for now, my dear.
An honor.
Yes, an honor indeed. Give myself this new weapon. Perfect.
Lies, Erna. I'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
It's been lovely to have you, my darling Harpress. I do hope your gig tomorrow goes smoothly. I'm sure it will. Break a leg and all that. But don't break any harp strings. And best of luck tuning. Our girlfriend's here!
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors
It's
instead
true.
of goblin trash,
Why did you give her goblin trash?
you scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy rushes over you, filling the room.
Mawav!
Your tadpoles
Where were we?
urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes.
A wife deserves better than goblin trash.
You blame the Absolutes chosen
true.
for your failure.
Of course it is not the general's.
Leave the Marlborough mommy alone. Okay, that's going to be impossible. Let's try this. Yeah, that worked.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes, it's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General, not me.
Voice, my god.
General,
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her.
Minthara is our wife, yes.
Please! Mercy! Please!
Don't worry, we'll rescue you.
Bye-bye, princess.
and the goblins, General.
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of.
Oh,
And you
yes.
have seen their inadequacies.
Absolutely.
Isn't that so?
Absolutely,
What is
J.
your
Jonah Jameson.
judgment?
You know I'm loyal. Tell him.
My judgment is that the Spider-Man is a menace.
Enough.
Do I get a
True
promotion
Soul,
now?
Tell the general how the goblins served our cause.
Just kill them. They're worthless.
Lies. I served the Absolute. I did everything I was told.
And there you have it. We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer.
I love his outfit. Look, this fabric is just
Kill them
fabulous.
quickly.
All in all, and I'm so glad it's a suit of armor you can loot.
Creaking old bag of shit!
Unfortunately, I don't tend to play characters that wear heavy armor. Will I no, goodness no. If there's any character I would cosplay with the armor, there's a character in that we will be absolutely killing in our playthrough. I can guarantee you that. But Dame Aelin would be the only one who I would go through the effort of making the armor for. In fact, we have been looking at designs. We've not actually worked with Warbler before, so it's going to be an entirely new experience for us. But I'm very much committed to making a Dame Aelin cosplay because she is my new favorite sword lesbian.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit.
It's just a little bit. It's good armor.
Or better yet,
Sword lesbians
let
are
us take
spectacular.
advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Oh yes.
Of course, my lord. Thank you.
You know me, don't you? He knows me. Does he know me? I feel like he knows me.
You heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you
Ooh,
wish.
nice. Thank you. Contain your excitement.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Any command.
Please, you gotta help me.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
For old time's sake.
I dream of blood pools deep enough to bathe in. Run me a bath.
No. Please.
What a beautiful color. You know, I forgot how nice
I do
goblin
enjoy
blood
a bit
looked.
of casual bloodshed. Now come. I'd like to know more about this Sorrel.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Indulge in your thoughts of
He
lacerating him.
held up a treat. He could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
Indeed.
The seat of the Absolute's power.
Indeed.
Occupied by a general that cannot be killed.
Now, Astarion.
But his followers
We do
have
need to
forgotten
rescue Minthara. However,
We must learn more about his power.
Astarion, for those who were with us last week, Astarion, actually no, it wasn't last week, it was only a couple of days ago. Astarion had the gall when I consensually allowed him to have a little nip on my neck. He had the gall to drain me dry. So, this scene, which I've always felt mildly bad for before, I'm going to relish in.
Blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion.
I let him have a bite. I didn't say he could kill me.
If you're willing.
I'm always... Why are you interested in my pale friend? Yes.
Please. You think someone in my line of work wouldn't recognize a vampire spawn when they see one? I trade in blood, and the potions.
Yes,
that can
exactly.
be
I did
wrung
not
from
consent to being a Capri
it.
Sun.
I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Most of these potions are quite good. But
Just a little prick, and it's all over. Close your
I must say
eyes.
the human one's quite good. I don't actually
Oh,
remember
yeah.
if the, or know
One of
even
your
if the
very
drow one
best
is good.
traits. In a bottle. Use it well.
The human one is basically overpowered.
Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss.
What did she call me?
Your
I didn't actually
vampiric friend.
notice. She might have
Oh, don't
said
worry.
something.
We're all friends under
There's a
the
lot of
absolute-
drowish slurs
I won't
for
bite.
male
Oh, I'd
drows.
prefer if you did.
Culturally,
I assume he belongs to you?
yes. All mine.
Well, I hope you don't mind sharing him for just a minute. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion.
Going to hold him by the
I've
hair
wanted
and
to be
force him down
bitten
on her
by a
neck.
vampire since I was a young girl.
After what you did, this
I'm
is
sorry,
nothing.
You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death.
It's not as good as you think, Garage.
I want it.
Bobbing for blood
I'll even
clots.
compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength.
I'm
of
going
the
to
one
take that
who
even though I don't
consumes
really
it.
need
It's
strength
not
because
for
it will...
sale, but it's yours.
It would make me very good at
if
jumping.
You bite me.
I will have to.
But then again,
decline.
maybe I should give it to Minthara.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
You can use strength when Astarion gets hungry again. Just bite it. The potion sounds useful.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some...
What do you mean,
some
excuse us a minute?
potion?
We're right in front of her.
Because
She
there's
can hear
something
us.
wrong with her blood.
She can absolutely hear us.
I can smell it from here. It's rank.
She can hear what you're saying. Her house, Oblodra, was infamous for experimenting with mind flayers. Could her blood be tainted? Somehow.
That would explain the stench, yes. I've already had enough illithid filth in my head. I don't want it in my stomach as well.
And I don't care.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Just suck it up and bite her.
Fine.
You
I'll do
bit
it.
me.
Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
No, poor boy. Not after what he did to me.
Incredible.
This is nothing.
Incredible.
Oh, now you're not hungry.
Oh, hells.
Can I punch him again?
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though.
I think she's
So here's my
over-seasoned,
part of the
probably.
bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined.
She's probably
And
just
then
been a bit
more.
over-seasoned.
I'll be able to put this to good use.
Right. Oh, it's not a special drow thing, it's just elven elegance still. So, honestly, that's not that good. But, the strength potion is rather good. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm actually going to consider whether I keep it myself or give it to, our new... A bit too much garlic. Yes,
Trial
exactly.
of the first Iliatry.
But, can we actually... Do you have anything to trade?
Welcome back, true soul.
So, what... Your house, it was destroyed a century ago.
Thankfully, I wasn't in it at the time. My cousins did like to boast about their view over the claw rift. And now their bones decorate the bottom.
Show me your stock. What do you have? That's not terrible, but not amazing either. Graceful cloth, martial arts lethality. Now that's not good either. That robe might be useful to Astarion. Oh, a new cloak. But that's not a good cloak. None of this is actually any good. Do you have anything good? No? Just this. Okay. Advantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on saving rolls. Not bad. Not entirely bad, but not worth taking either. None of this is really worth taking. Also, it occurs to me, I should cast Speak with Animals. Now, I do believe there's actually some animals right around the corner here that we can have a little chat with. Hello? Peekaboo? Oh, I don't need to go through that door. Here we are. Well, hello, Linsella. Lindsay-Della.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
An axe seems like it might be more efficient. If it's a big enough cauldron, you could put the axe in it and just sort of spin it between your hands.
How can I help
It would work quite efficiently, like a blender. I've never seen a tamed gnoll before. It's not a gnome, and it's not a gnoblin. It's a tamed gnoll. Linsella, I'm going into battle and I need your strongest lins.
He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Gnolls are bees, plain and simple.
Oh, the good is buried deeper in some, that is true. But she will always find it.
We're talking about good a lot for someone wearing a skull necklace.
What would you like him to do?
Oh, this what would I like him to do? How about a dance?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature. Inexorable.
Give us a
as
little
the
jig,
tide.
darling. His rhythm's not spectacular.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Well, that seems like it might be fun. Let's compel the gnolls. Okay, that was a terrible roll. Oh, we have 4 inspiration though, so... There we are. Much better. He doesn't like dancing.
Drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas, darling. No!
There's a parasite in that corpse.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. To your surprise, instead of ravishing you, he grovels with a howl of pining awe.
Many die.
You're all magnificent beasts. Oh, magnificent indeed. But there's no need to wait any longer, Gnollies. There's blood coming soon. Good boys. Now,
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
let's just very quickly take all of those things. Who let the gnolls out? Who? Who? Oh, okay. Now, we let those gnolls free, but now we have to free someone even more important. Shadowheart, do you have a heal for yourself? Just quickly.
Take you.
No, hyenas don't howl. They, well, I think gnolls do. But hyenas will laugh, I suppose, and whine. They laugh and they whine. I suppose Kachai would be the expert. Kachai, how many hyenas have you dealt with? Hello? We're here to rescue Minthara.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
You're back for me to free the Drow Queen. Yes, we're right here.
Chaos. And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
It's time to rescue our girlfriend.
She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
This ends now, and so do you.
A challenge, sister. Who would be so bold?
Awful, sister. Meat that doesn't yet know it is dead.
Zombie ghouls that don't know they're dead. Alright, now these ones will be a little bit tricky. They're level 8, but Minthara is on our side. So we have that. Can you romance Minthara if you don't go evil? By my understanding, there is a loophole that allows for that. However,
a dull moment.
In this case, we have got a. I mean, evil in this game is also not a cut and dry thing. In that there aren't really. You know, you can be evil one act and do something good the next.
There's blood in the air.
Right, though this one's close to death already. Let's just head in and close the door so that nobody sees us. Right, and then let's just bite this one. There we are. Now she's bloodless.
Ready.
Hit her with your best shot. Fire her away. Alright. Good.
Swift and lethal.
I'm ready. Survival is all that matters.
You dare my mind. I will gut you.
Aid us!
Oh, we could try. This tiny little gnome trying to knock over someone like several times their size.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me. And tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
Your door being summoned for animal-related queries. Well, that's charming, Kachai, really. What were they doing to you, darling?
Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
Well, we need to get out of here.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Right, we'll just rob them too, just very quickly. Now, it will definitely be easier for us to escape. Okay, they are not hostile. Can we just saunter out with Minthara? No.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell.
We can't.
You have some explaining to do.
Minthara's been released, and that frees up a cell for people like you who challenge their betters.
You avoided a fight this time, but bullying your way out of Moonrise is a risky proposition.
No, it is. I'm going to bully my way everywhere.
I would have preferred to bleed them.
Yes, I'm sure, darling. We'll bleed these ones.
Any one of them can be elevated to true
Or not. We're just going to leave. We'll just walk out. I'm just going to threaten anyone who tries to stop me. I mean, I think these people know I have been here before. They know that I am not afraid to kill them. Sure. Let's just walk. If anyone tries to stop me, I will just stab them.
This feels like it's stretch all
Even if they are several levels above me. Oh, there's a Zentrum crate here. Can we just... Nice. It's mine now. Alright. Then we'll just have a little jump across here. Come along, Minthara, my love. Minthi, my love. Oh no, we need to go back, of course. We need to stay close to Shadowheart. Come along, Lazel. A little bit further.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you
Speed
have seen.
recap.
The prison, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her
Yes,
mind
she's
reels,
wife, exactly. We saved her
but is
because
no
she's
longer
wife.
clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
My
There
drowish
is much
wife.
we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Oh yes, of course. Let's go.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
No, you're going to see me immediately. We're going to camp right this moment. Let's just go over here.
Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Look, you're all just going to have to actually keep up with me on occasion. Can you do that? We really need to get a moon lantern in quickly. Come along, Shadowheart. I mean, I guess she doesn't need to really worry about jumping. What? I love that they're just patrolling by jumping over the box. That's amazing. Come along. What are you doing?
There is work
Can't
to
even
do.
seem to select her anymore. She can make the jump. I'm not sure what that was about.
Assume nothing. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
My mouse is doing very odd things when I try to select her
What am I
portrait.
to do?
Okay, just shift G. I don't know what's happening there. I'm a Shadowheart.
Stop me here.
Well, want to annoy the... I could cast Daylight on Astarion. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to be getting rid of,
What's next?
of Shart soon, I think. We're going to take her mace. We're going to give her back this spear, and we're going to send this to the Dark Edge. Marvelous. Now,
Is that blood?
because I think Shadowheart is probably not going to come with us. Okay, let's go to camp. We're probably going to stop having sex with the frog, honestly. Lazel, just a quick chat.
We must press forward.
Actually, you know, talk to you later about that. It's fine. Where is my new girlfriend? Here we are. Minthara. Wait, actually, no. Let's talk to Shadowheart first. Shadowheart. We're done. For now, at least.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
We need a healer, so it's the one good deed. Well, Shadowheart isn't a good character, really. I mean, she can be. It really goes either way. Is someone dragging metal across the ground? Who's doing that? I suppose maybe, Lae'zel's actually using her whetstone for once. Oh, Kachar, you have to love us and leave us. How cruel of you. But we were delighted to have you while we could. You get some rest, my dear. Ta for now. You've earned it, certainly. Alright, we should journey separately.
If you're sure.
I am absolutely sure.
Fine.
You're annoying. Yes, she was using her whetstone. Okay, Minthara, you're going to join us now.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation.
Are you talking about the jail cell of the Goblin Camp?
Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself.
But of course, dear.
Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
Someone in this cult seems to have broken mine as well. We are going to break them back.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
I'm sure you'll get over it. I mean, when did you ever defer to men before? Any suggestions on how we're supposed to kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You're a victim of the cult. Of course I'll protect you. No, you'll be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together.
Did you lay with all the other
Now
true
I know
souls
it
as
was
well?
the prism
Is that how you
silenced the
knew?
Absolute in those
Did you
months.
sleep with Straw
Not
Ragsland
you.
and Priestess
But
God?
it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That
Oh yes,
was
I
you.
touched all up on that body. Now that you're free, you can spend even more nights with me.
For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing.
Especially
well
for me
hidden
as a
in the
man.
cold fortress of her
Oh yes,
mind.
she is absolutely hot, hot, hot.
And it is precious.
Together, we can have
Especially
our
that
vengeance on those
vulnerability,
who
that
infected us.
soft, that
Rest well.
wounded animal
And
within.
keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war.
She's
with the
hard,
cult
but she
of the
needs
Absolute.
someone to care for her. Sleep well, and we will venture forth together come morning.
Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us.
Okay. Now we can level up Minthara. Now Minthara here is a paladin. A paladin with a vow of vengeance. So she can basically do whatever she wants without becoming an oathbreaker. But we are going to give her the Blood of Lathander as a weapon. Because it's basically perfect for her. So I think we're going to go with protection. We're going to give her a shield as well. Probably get rid of Wrathful Smite. Keep Cure Wounds. Might take Divine. You know what? This is the first level. It doesn't even matter because we're going to get it. She's going to get several level ups here. She has unlocked the Fairy Fire. We'll just leave this. We'll wait until level 5 or whatever. What feat do we get for our dear Minthara here? Durable. Is she equipped to handle heavy armor? That's important. I don't actually know. I don't think she is, for all honesty. Well, we're going to want to get her in heavy armor. She is in medium armor right now, which we can't have. So, we'll give her heavily armored, and that will give her proficiency. Unless... based on the fact that we can take heavily armored master, we must have proficiency with it already. Wouldn't make any sense otherwise. So I suppose I'll take that. Unless I want to take Martial Adept. No, probably not. If I did anything of that sort, I would just make her a multi-class fighter as well. Sentinel? I'm just trying to be extra careful here. Shield Master too, so that's we don't probably use dexterity rolls though for that, do we? I don't actually know. You know what, it's fine. We're just going to go with the Heavy Armor Master. And now, let's give her a few more useful spells. Restoration, that is quite useful. Branding Smite might be quite good to have. We don't likely need Magic Weapon under the circumstances. But that might actually be useful. Okay, we'll consider that. Oh, she gets a level 6 level up too. How perfect. I don't think there's anything else really we can grab for her here, but sure. Now, Minthara, we are going to give her, where's that potion that we got? Well, first and foremost, give her that. But also, keep a blade close. Where's that potion that Astarion what now? Got for us? There it is. Potion of Everlasting Vigor.
What now?
So this is going to give her... oh, sassy, isn't she? This is going to give her +2 strength, bringing her up to strength of 20. Rather considerable. She also has Boots of Striding and Slidal Silk Armor already built in. And apparently she has Halsin's Journal with her. What to do? Now, this is basically what we came here for. We came all the way here purely because I wanted to get Minthara. At this point, my plan is actually to completely backtrack. We are going to rush right back into Act 1 and have some adventures in the Underdark. The two drow are going to go into the Underdark and reclaim it for Loth. Uply turning that off because I need to completely close Google Chrome in order for anything to work now. Now, welcome back. I'd say, as if you were the ones to leave. I was the one to leave. Welcome back to me. Alright, now, we have our new friend, Minthara here, and we are going to go way back. Back to the Goblin camp.
If you intend to stray from Moonrise while Ketheric still lives, I shall remain at camp, strategizing his downfall. I do not. All that I did before you rescued me was as a puppet of the Absolute. It is behind me.
Well, we can't go back.
Good.
I'm actually confused. So... there's an issue with going back.
If you intend to stray from Moonrise while Ketheric still lives, as you wish.
So she actually won't come with me. What the hell, Minthara? I was so certain we could go back with you. What? What is this? So the game just doesn't want me to have Minthara. I don't actually know what's happening now. She seems to be bugged out. Okay, we're going to do a little load before any of that. The thing is, I looked it up, and I'm so certain that they do. Because I saw someone else bring her to Nier. But perhaps they had a mod or something installed. I didn't see the full thing. At any rate, there has to be some way to get her to be willing to go. I don't know, maybe if I just go there with Shadowheart, and then we... maybe if we get Shadowheart back in the party, and then teleport back there, we might be able to then pick Minthara back up again. So, at any rate, we'll have a chat with her. What's the nature... yes, we haven't actually talked with her, so... you're a paladin. What's the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Loth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
If we can't bring her back, we'll do something else. It is a noble purpose.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything.
It's true, they will.
We are all that stands.
What's that look on your face? You know it's true.
And annihilation.
Do you remember all that you did in the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to. And every drop of blood it forced me to slay.
Lucky girl.
I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
I remember the grove. You seem to enjoy taking all of those lives.
Tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could
She is
no
very
more
much like
resist
Karlach.
its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational
Which I suppose is why you can either have her or Karlach. You can't have both. But if you take her, you also lose Wholesome and
seem inevitable.
And Will. So you lose three. Anywho, is Ketheric truly invulnerable?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began,
it's brutal having to go against Karlach. But I don't mind having to go against Will too much. Don't get me wrong, I love him. I think he's great. A lot of people just don't like him. I think he's wonderful.
His face was a mask of blood.
But
he did not fall. He did not even falter.
I don't love him near as much as I love Karnak.
When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
Will is very... I mean, he's dedicated his life to helping others, more than anyone, really. He's dedicated himself so much to it that, you know, he made a deal with the devil, literally, in the hopes of helping others. It wasn't for personal gain. So what? How is it possible?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world.
He's a very good boy, Will.
Power is a
He can be a bit too much of a flirt, but I can't have a problem with that because I'm quite the flirt myself. At least he's more respectful of a flirt.
One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheat it. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Alright. What's this private matter?
Then speak.
I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Is there a reason you chose me as your confidant?
I don't know. You trust me.
As you should. But I am not sure that I can trust you.
What? You've already trusted me.
There are those within Menzoberranzan that we call...
Yes, darling. I lived in Menzoberranzan myself.
Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to nobody. Even Lolth, malicious and brutal as she is, cannot abide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good.
I mean...
When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you are like them. Controlled by a bloodlust that you do not...
How did I get a Minthara approves for this? I enjoy killing, but I can control myself.
Killing is necessary. It is good that you can take pleasure in
I'm good at it.
Just be sure that your urges do not lead you astray. We have enemies enough for you to sate your lusts on.
Oh, trust me, darling. I'm very good at sating my lusts.
You indulge your every murderous whim.
No, we won't. Let's chat more.
You wish to consult me?
Yes, what else? I have gaps in my memory. Do you think, you have gaps in your memory and so do I. Do you think the tadpole is the cause?
Not directly. My memories were not
I love this because everyone else who has memories, yes, they all say...
I do not believe they are malevolent. They are
at least she understands this. She's the smart one.
Very well.
She's very smart. Okay. Wait here in camp.
A mistake.
Yes, I know, but you're not going to come with me, so... I apparently took everything from her. I don't know what magic pockets is, but... Shadowheart, come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Me, magnanimous? Sure. Sure. Join me, darling.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Come along. Actually, we are in camp, so maybe we should just have a long rest before we do anything. Hey, we can have a chat with Astarion now. Astarion, my dear, what do you have to say? Something about Minthara?
F.
Now we're both shirtless.
Is it even a letter? Damn language is this?
Nice scars. Who's the artist?
Oh, it's you. Well, I'm glad you like them.
Scars are a beautiful thing. Really?
Cazador.
I love scars.
Apparently it's a poem, but I've never read
They tell a story.
I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch, but I can't.
Astarion simply wouldn't be himself without these. Let me have a look.
This isn't your problem, you know.
I know. Now shut up and turn around.
Fine.
The runes are carved
I
in
failed.
deep, brutal strokes, but the jagged letters
Deep,
mean
brutal
nothing to me.
strokes.
Whatever language
Well,
this
now
is,
it's sounding
I don't
like a scene right out of an MLM novel.
And? What does it say?
Oh my god, no. No dick shaming jokes. We'll draw it for him. Nice butt.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
It's a very good drawing. What does it say?
I have absolutely no idea. But it's no poem.
Part of it is that it's a good butt. Part of it is that the trousers fit him very well. It's very important. Someone out there will be able to read it, I'm sure.
I'm sure. But what will it say? Thank you. By the way, this is...
I feel so sad.
Well,
I do feel bad for
it's
Astarion. I mean, again, he shouldn't have drained me. We'll figure it out, I promise.
How sweet.
As long as you don't kill me again in my sleep. I'm a very nice person, Astarion. You need to understand that. Even I'm a killer, Bella, but I am a nice person.
You wish to consult me?
Life is, at the end of the day, Chaos Them, life is entirely about well-fitting trousers on a good ass. It's all I want out of life. To witness, to present. Sleepy time.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's
Ooh.
power.
Oh, her thighs, my god.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
Well,
Ketheric
Storm
Thorm
Raven,
is clearly
you clearly missed what happened with the squirrel.
It just doesn't stop. We are
But that
being
squirrel
bombarded
was
with
coming at me.
waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them.
It's not so much. I mean, it's not the low body fat that makes her thighs so enticing. I mean, thighs with a lot of body fat can be quite enticing as well. But it's the thickness. Now, I must admit, knowing that the thick and pure muscle is exceptionally enticing because one knows the capability. One knows that they could, in theory, crush a skull. And that's what's enticing. So you keep saying no. Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone.
She's defined all over. I
just
mean,
hope
look
my
at her.
powers
She's
last
stunning.
long enough to see
Oh,
this through. In any case,
and be bruised.
Absolute
Yes.
knows you
Thighs
carry
are.
me with you now.
That's one of the good things about thighs with a little bit more meat to them, a little bit less muscle. They're very, very good at bruising. Well, I'm not going to let that happen.
I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the absolute.
I don't know what an orc looks like when they bruise, though. I'm quite intrigued to know.
Hence its
I would imagine when a drow bruises, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, bruises are purple and pink and yellow
that
and
also
red.
means it is dedicating more and more
All such
resources
and green and all sorts of
to my
shades that look
retrieval.
lovely with
The task ahead is monumental.
with drow shades, but
But you've
I'm
proven
curious
that you have
if
the resolve to
if
do
an orc could even
what must be
bruise.
done.
I guess it would be brown.
You've shown your loyalty.
What
to
color
the
is
Absolute,
orc blood? That's
but to
true.
gain an audience with it, you must prove yourself to Ketheric Thorm. Now I must rest.
I suppose it must
And
be
you
red,
must
probably.
Carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Red and green would make brown, so I suppose it would still... Yes. You would see the very rich tones of it, wouldn't you? It would look beautiful, I'm sure. Mm.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Give it here, boy. Whenever you make an orc blush in games, your DM would say she would go purple. That's adorable. Perfect. Purple. Exactly.
He gives in and surrenders.
Oh,
his
well now
final
that's nice. Thank you, darling. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, you are. You're such a good boy, darling. Lovely. Okay. Goodbye.